Hello everyone, MarcusWolfe here, welcoming you all back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. We're right now, as Phoenix Wright, he's right now looking at Mia's first ever case. I don't know why, but this is case number 4 of this game. In the first case, we listened to her second case. Now we're on to her first case, where we're pretty much back to being a rookie. It's kind of weird that we're like in rookie status again, but apparently something happened in Mia's first case that now makes it story-related wise to show it now. So let's continue figuring it out.
Actually, there's an eyewitness who was there when the incident took place. This photo, it was accidentally taken by them. It shows the Vic wearing a scarf, sir. It was drizzling that day, unfortunately, so it's a little hard to see what's going on. Well, anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. That must have been when the scarf fell out.
Well, looking at this photo, you really get the sense that this bridge is very high up.
It is about a 40-foot drop from the bridge to the Eagle River down below, Your Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth, just who exactly took this photo?
Well, let's just say it was a well-intentioned third party.
Ah, a potential witness. So why aren't they in this courtroom?
Well, I said they absolutely didn't want to testify. The person in question is rather delicate, Your Honor. Besides, as long as we have this photo, I see no reason to compel them to testify.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. Witness's photo seems to have been taken by the witness. But it would be good practice to hear what they have to say, Edgeworth, but then again, you're 20. You were young at this point in your life, and very cocky, so I'll give you a pass, because this was you in the past, before you kind of reformed yourself a little bit.
So, as you can see, Terry Falls had both the motive and opportunity to commit this murder.
I'm just curious. It's raining. Terry Falls over here. The Valerie Hawthorne. I forgot her name for a moment. Valerie Hawthorne right over here. So that's the scene as it were. Okay. I don't know. No, something feels wrong about this, but I don't know what. Something really feels wrong about this, and I just don't know what. Oh god, what's wrong is I clicked out of the game. There we go.
I think it's quite clear at this point in time exactly what happened on that bridge.
Ah! The truth is becoming clearer to me now. Huh? Yes, it's quite obvious. The defendant here is clearly guilty. Not again. That's not fair, Your Honor. I haven't even done my cross-examination yet. What do you mean, I haven't even had my legal right to cross-examine yet, Your Honor. Let me do it.
Actually, there was an eyewitness who was there when the incident took place.
And who is this eyewitness?
She's a college student.
A female college student.
That's right. I mean, she's a female and a college student, ma'am. She doesn't do well in front of other people, so I can't testify on her behalf.
Maybe so, but as the attorney for the defense, I have the right to cross-examine her.
For the time being, we are not relying on the witness's statement. That is all.
And what is that supposed to mean?
The prosecution has other, more decisive evidence. Our case doesn't rest on the vague testimony of a female college student.
A female college student, eh?
It means she's a female and a college student, sir. If you absolutely must hear her testimony, you must give us a good reason why.
Yes. I suppose in the meantime, please tell us more about the decisive evidence in question, Detective.
Well, the photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows the Vic wearing the scarf, sir.
The victim is wearing a scarf in that photo, alright. So, about the witness who took this photo. What were they doing all the way up in the mountains?
Well, she was taking photos of some wildflowers, apparently. There are many unusual types of flora on that mountain, Miss Faye. People in the area say it's because of the spirits that live there.
Spirits? Well, now that you mention it, this photo, this cloudy fog-like thing, is it a ghost? I just don't believe it.
No, Your Honor. I don't think it's a ghost.
Why? How did His Honor get to such a tangent?
It was drizzling that day, unfortunately, so it's a bit hard to see what's going on.
Drizzling.
Oh, that's right. There was a lot of rain coming down. The whole place was kind of dreary. Well, not as dreary as the mood that this court's in right now. Looks like a cold front just moved in. In any case, the point is that the area was quite damp. There was even some fog present. I even slept Phil was on the bridge. It was really something. Oh no, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed it in the back.
And is that part of the witness's testimony?
Well, of course it is. We pushed the victim hard in the back and she fell out on the stomach.
I do remember that happening once myself. It was really brutal. Are you talking about someone getting pushed, or you getting pushed? Or does it mean that you pushed someone down like that once? With his mind-boggling tales and the way he said brutal, I wonder if he's Canadian. Well, I kind of figured it out by accident with hoser. And wait. What is that a dig on with his mind-boggling tales? Are you saying that Canadians have a lot of tall tales or something? Well, not tall tales, just, you know, things to say. Is that what it's putting a stab at? Save your nasty look for the right person. Huh? Take a look. Oh, baby. The court record seems to have wet itself. Hey! Watch where you're spilling your coffee! Court record, huh?
Oh, it must have been when the scarf fell off.
So in other words, there was a struggle between the criminal and the victim, right?
Oh, that's what the witness said. Oh, wait, it looked like she didn't remember the scarf. But from what she said, it sounded like a pretty violent fight, ma'am.
The area was wet from rain. That means the bridge was probably wet too. That would explain why the scarf was covered in mud, but there's something about this testimony that's still bothering me. Talk about a surprise. I had no idea there was a photo. So what do I do, Diego? You really still believe him? Mr. Crybaby, I mean. Of course I do! So the little kitten believes in fairy tales, huh? In that case, the answer's obvious. If what you believe is the truth, then that means that somewhere hidden in that testimony is a contradiction. One huge contradiction just waiting to be discovered. And that there is your chance. And yes, I know, the name tag keeps saying Armando, but I kind of feel it's strange to call him by his last name. So I just default to Diego. I know his name's Diego Armando. But no, there is something that's bothering me about this photo. It really is. I don't know. If... wait... The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. That would insinuate that in that photo, Valerie Hawthorne would have to have turned around. If I'm not mistaken... Actually, I could be. I don't know. Okay, here's the thing. Like I said before, I'm going to look at a piece of evidence. If it's wrong, I'm going to present it. Because, like I said, I'm trying to keep it honest. It's like, well, I saw it, then I present it. But I want to look at the overhead map. Because I feel like there's something on there that I'm forgetting. Can I check, please? Thank you. Oh! Okay, right there. No, that's not what I was thinking, but okay, that works too. For some reason, I thought they spoke about what was beyond this area, but apparently they didn't, because... But yes, no, that answered my question. So, not what I was thinking, but there's my answer. The bridge is broken. So, if Terry Falls is here, and, well, according to this rock shelf, oh, the camera would have been around here, right here. Damn, that's... Okay, sure. That's a way to take a photo of wildflowers out on the bridge? What kind of photo were you taking, witness? But yes, so Terry Falls would be here, Valerie would be here. If she was pushed from behind and landed on her stomach, she would have had to have turned around. To which then, she would have just fell off here, most likely. No. That's not true. Never mind, there's a problem here. Uh-oh. I think I found my problem, but... Uh-oh. Shove the victim down from behind. Oh, wait a minute. No. No, there's something else. God damn it. That could have still worked. But I guess it's... I guess it's not saying that she turned around. I suppose in the absence of it being said directly, she could have just walked by Terry Falls, and then Terry, in a moment of anger, is like, shove, when she's, you know, past him. So I suppose that's fair. God damn it. But the criminal shoved the victim down from behind. That means she fell onto her stomach. It was wet and rainy on that bridge. The scarf even got muddy. So why, then, is she not muddy in... You know, look at this. Spotless. She is very spotless. There is a issue there. There we go. Okay. I have got to stop making mistakes, or I am going to have no room for error in the future. So, let me get this straight. You're saying that at the time of the crime, a light drizzle was coming down?
Yeah, and some fog too. It's generally a pretty soggy atmosphere.
Well then, I have evidence that doesn't seem to go along with the soggy atmosphere. But this is a photo of the victim's body that was found in the car trunk. Yes, and considering the conditions of the scene of the crime, there's something just not right.
Well,
then by all means, please enlighten us as to what isn't right. What is it about this photo of the trunk that doesn't fit with the conditions of that day? As I just said, look at that. If she was shoved from behind and then stabbed in the back, she would have fallen forward. As would be the idea, you know, stabbing in the back, and then, you know, fall forward. Spotless. Very spotless. Naturally, the answer is right here. The victim's coat. Well, as far as I can see, there's nothing strange about it, Miss Fay. And that's exactly what's strange, Your Honor. Please recall the previous testimony. What were the conditions on the bridge that day? It was drizzling and foggy. The dusky bridge was all wet. So if the victim really had fallen down onto her stomach on top of that bridge, then the front of her coat should have been covered in mud. Oh! Well, that is right. The other day I fell on a muddy street, and my gorgeous playoff beard was befouled.
I do admit that the crime scene was quite wet that day. However, that doesn't mean that the top of the bridge itself was muddy. If your honor had fallen in the shower instead of on a muddy street, your glorious hockey beard, pride of the legal league, would be wet, yes, but not muddy.
Fortunately, I have yet to test that. Still, your point is well taken, Mr. Edgeworth.
So then, can you prove, Miss Fay, that the surface of the bridge was muddy on that day?
The surface of the bridge? A real man wouldn't stand for the taunt like that. Well, neither would a real woman. Of course I can. Here is the evidence proving the surface of the bridge was muddy. Wasn't the scarf found on the bridge? Exactly. You yourself already testified, Mr. Edgeworth, when you presented the item, that you found it on the bridge. The evidence is this scarf. Oh! It should be quite obvious. If the scarf fell onto the bridge and got this muddy, then that means the bridge was also obviously covered in mud.
No! No! I can't be outwitted by this novice bimbo!
Hey! Same to you, buddy!
Miss Fay...
Sorry, wrong judge. Miss Fay's assertion makes perfect sense to me.
Oh, Your Honor, I do admit that there appears to be a contradiction between the condition of the victim's coat and her scarf. However, the real question here is why does the contradiction exist?
Huh?
For every contradiction, there exists an explanation. So let's take a look at the explanation in this case may be, shall we?
Alright. It's not like he's really giving me a choice here. You're doing pretty well, for a little kitten. Mr. Armando! No matter what he says, contradiction always comes down to a lie. It's either the victim discovered in the trunk, the witness's photo showing the defendant and the victim, or the witness's testimony that stated she saw the moment of the murder. So just relax and think it over. Pretty simple, isn't it? The false evidence. It's one of those three. And also, I just realized she called him Mr. Armando, so I should not say Diego anymore. Now I'm defaulted to Armando, or Mr. Armando, so... But that makes sense because... she would be her... God, I can't... I can't breathe. It will make sense because he is her superior, so it's like... Well, not necessarily superior, her... Oh god, for lack of a better term, her elder in the attorney's office. Like, a fellow attorney, yes, but someone who of higher distinction, not necessarily her supervisor. What you just said now, I'm not sure I like that. That wasn't me, Your Honor. It was this coffee aficionado over here that said it. This court is not in the habit of accepting false evidence, you know. Blame it on him, Your Honor. He's the one trying to slip false evidence into this court. But we won't let him. We'll expose his evidence as the flimsy scam it really is. Yeah. The false evidence in this case is the... I don't know. It can't be the body in the trunk, that's clear. It's either the photo or the witness's testimony. The That photo. The only thing that we haven't been able to discuss at length properly is the witness's testimony. we're forced to take it at face value because Edgeworth is making us do that. A part of me wants to say the witness's testimony, and yet at the same time, the photo is not exactly the moment of the crime. What was the description of the photo? Just seems to have been taken by the witness. Okay, not helpful. No. I'm gonna go with my gut here and say it's the witness's testimony. We haven't had a chance to discuss it, and I would like that chance. Well, this is a no-brainer. Obviously, it's the witness that's suspicious. During his earlier testimony, Detective Gumshoe pointed out a rather crucial fact. The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. So now, is that testimony exactly what the witness claims to have seen?
Oh, yeah, that is what the witness told us.
Well then, I'm afraid that testimony is filled with holes. After all, the victim's coat isn't dirty at all.
That is true.
It's not just true, it's the truth. If there was a truly decisive witness in this case, I'm certain that boy Wonder over there would have called them in the first place. Your Honor, the defense requests that we get to cross-examine this eyewitness. The testimony presented so far is not only vague, but also contradictory.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, it appears that we'll need to hear from your mystery witness after all. Oh, you should brace yourself for the brutal truth.
What?
Your Honor, the prosecution has no intention of hiding this witness from the court. We are prepared to present our witness at any time.
Very well. Then, please, bring forth your witness at this time. What Mr. Edgeworth said kinda worries me. What does he mean by the brutal truth? Well, who knows? Yeah, we can continue on. Let's see who the next... Oh, wait, which testimony are we going with?
Now, let's proceed with the
that wrong judge. I'm so used to the other judge. I'm just like, I just go to that and it's like, nope, wrong judge. Now then, let us proceed with the testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, go right ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution summons the woman who saw the events that day with her very own eyes.
This is it, Mia. The battle starts here.
Witness. Your name and occupation, if you will.
Oh! Huh? What? Huh? Wait, what? Oh, Oh. 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 Yeah, I just realized. This is why Mia's first case is case number 4. Dahlia Hawthorne. Wait, are you related to Valerie Hawthorne? I just realized you two had the same last name. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, this is horrible here. Okay, so remember how in the very first case of this game, Mia's second case, Dahlia Hawthorne was involved in another case some time ago? Oh, was she involved? No, well, obviously she's involved in this case. Is this the case they're talking? Well, this is the second case. It must be this case. Sorry, this is her first case. The first trial of the game was Mia's second case. So this must have been the trial that Dahlia Hawthorne was involved in. Oh my god. Well. So, okay, I see now. That's why. But, so what happened in this trial that Mia didn't get to convict Dahlia Hawthorne at this point. What happened? Because clearly she did not get convicted. That part is clear. So what happened in this trial? Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. I already don't like this. I don't like this girl. Oh, help us. Everyone is so silent. You can hear their hearts go pitter-patter. Well, when I look at you, how can I put it? You look as scrumptious as a double-double in a dozen donut holes. I feel like I want to hurry up and hand down a verdict just to have a bite. Isn't that what the other judge also said? Wait, really? Isn't that what the other judge also said? Hey, not so fast.
Oh. As I said before, this witness is very sensitive and rather delicate. I would ask the court to please exercise some care when you address her.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for the warning, Mr. Edgeworth. You truly are a gentleman. Miss Fay, you could learn a lot from this young man. If he's such a gentleman, he sure doesn't act like one of me. Sir? Yes, my dear. This is my first time, so I'm sure I'll make a lot of mistakes. Anyway, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for all the trouble I might cause. Well, not at all, if it's no trouble at all. Now then, may we please have your name and occupation? My name is, Melissa Foster. Oh, if there was a camera right now on my face, you would see me just be like, oh god, no, that is such a freaking lie. But then again, that's the power of hindsight. We know who she is. So she starts off introducing us as Melissa Foster. No, Dahlia Hawthorne, I'm sorry. Melissa Foster, quote unquote. I'm a college student. A freshman in the literature department.
You were on the scene when this unfortunate event occurred, is that correct?
And you were the one who took this photo. Is that accurate? How can you be so mean? Now see here. What are you doing shoving the piece of evidence in her face like that? Huh? It's just a photograph, Your Honor. It's not dangerous. Next time, I'll be forced to penalize you. Oh, I don't like the turn that this is taken. Is she staring at me? And you would be? I'm the defense attorney. My name is Mia Fay. I see. So you are... Now then, young lady, would you mind giving us your testimony? Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best. And herein starts the pack of lies. Oh boy. What lie is she gonna spew out now? I was using my camera to take some pictures of wildflowers. Then I noticed there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge. Suddenly, they just started fighting. That's when I hurried in and took the photo that shows the crucial moment. And right after that, I called the police. Again, if there was a camera on my face, I'm just shaking my head here. Just like, no. By the way, where were you when this incident occurred?
I believe this map would be of help to explain.
I was standing right over here. I was in a beautiful field, surrounded by tall cliffs.
So, you took the
Ugh, wrong judge. So, you took that photo from that location, eh? I brought the camera I was using at the time, just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me to. What a cute little camera, just like its owner. Camera. Melissa Foster took the witness's photo with this. A small but powerful model. Alright then, Miss Faye. It's time for your cross-examination. Can I examine it so we don't have the issue like we did with the victim's note? No, I can't. But I warn you, make the witness cry again and you will feel the wrath of my gavel. Yes, Your Honor. I will carefully talk with Melissa Foster. The witness's photograph. I was using my camera to take some pictures of wildflowers. Did you just say wildflowers? Yes, the mountain is famous for its beautiful spring wildflowers. But it's only February. Well, I just couldn't wait for spring to come. Oh, I know just how you feel. It's just like when I first started growing this glorious beard of mine. I just couldn't wait, so I wore a dyed blonde Santa beard until mine grew in properly.
Would you mind if we got back to the facts of the case, Your Honor?
A dyed Santa beard until he... God dang it, Your Honor. Wow, you're just proud of that beard of yours, right? Probably at home have all those, like, essential oils and beard care tools for it, just like some people have. Then, I noticed there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge. And was there anything strange about them? I'm a bad girl. I know I am. It looked like they were having a really serious conversation up there. So, I just watched them. Like a kind of peeping Tom. Oh, no, not at all. Everyone is like that. I love watching other people fight as well. In fact, I can't seem to get enough of it. Actually, that is kind of why I took this job in the first place. TMI, Your Honor.
In any case, it's perfectly natural for you to have kept watching them, especially dressed as they were.
Well, anyway, I was watching them very closely. Suddenly, they just started fighting. Do you have any idea what they were fighting about? Huh? No, I don't know. Why do you ask? Oh, well, I just thought you might have overheard things that they said. I would never eavesdrop. I've got more class than that. That's right, Miss Faye. Don't drag the witness down to your level. Ugh. Girl, you just said that you were doing a peeping Tom thing. Now you're saying that you would never eavesdrop on people? That's kind, well, okay, then again, Edgeworth did give her an out on the looking. Someone is dressed in prisoner's clothes. I'll be honest, I would be hard-pressed to not watch someone dressed in such a way as well. So, fair. That's when I hurried and took the photo that shows the crucial moment. And why did you take a photo? Well, the two of them were really going at it. Ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a news reporter. And I guess that part of me just kind of took over. Smells like a lie to me. Oh yes, I completely understand. Even now, I can't completely abandon my boyhood dreams. I still use my grandson to test my comedy routines on. So the judge wanted to be a comedian, huh? Doesn't have any bearing on this case anyway. All I could do was use my camera. So, I took a photo of the crucial moment and gave it to the police. And right after that, I called them. So you're the one who called the police? Yes, because it looked like the murderer was going to try to escape.
We were already moving before the call even came in. Thanks to the victim's note, we already started our operation.
Well, that was certainly tough luck for the criminal, eh? If Terry Falls isn't the criminal, then there must be something strange in that girl's testimony. Careful, kitten. That girl has the judge wrapped right around her little finger. You're going to have a tough time poking holes into that testimony of hers. Oh, you're gonna have to come up with something really good, Mia. No, I know the problem already. That's when I hurried and took the photo that shows the crucial moment. Correct me if I'm wrong, but does this look like the crucial moment? Crucial moment as in push and stabby stabby. Does anything on this photo scream that? No, as far as anyone's concerned, it's just a prisoner and some random person talking to each other. That's all I get out from this picture. I don't see any murderous intent. That's not a crucial moment, Melissa Foster. Cough cough. It is not. Objection! Witness. When you said you took a photo of the crucial moment, are you referring to this photo? I'm sorry, but all I can see in this photo are two people facing each other. You testified that you saw them starting to fight. Normally, that's the kind of thing we would refer to as a crucial moment. So why haven't you presented a photo like that? Well, you see... The photo we presented was the only one. But if you really wanted to capture the crucial moment, then what happened next? You must have taken a photo of it. Oh. Well, my apologies, young lady, but Miss Faye's assertion is not without a certain amount of merit to it. Oh, he can certainly downplay a situation, can't he? I'm sorry. I'm a very bad girl. I used it all up. The film, I mean. You ran out of film? This photo was the last one. What?
Unfortunately for you, that is the truth. I personally examined all of the photographs she took that day. All the other photos are of the witness herself, playing among the wildflowers.
The witness herself? Then who took the photos? Well, you see, my camera has a timer feature built into it. So you took photos of yourself? I remember taking some photos of myself once as well. Please, no details, Your Honor. Oh, Mia! Oh boy, Mia, the mental image of that statement. Not also to mention, moving on to Melissa Foster, quote unquote. She totally took all those pictures of herself and saved the last picture on purpose. I mean, again, we have the power of hindsight. We know this is not Melissa Foster. This is Dahlia Hawthorne. And we know full well what she's capable of. She planned that photo. Somehow. She somehow planned that photo. I guarantee it. Last photo, and then there's no others after that? No way. No way that's coincidence. Well, it seems that Miss Faye's assertion was not so decisive after all. Wait just a minute, Your Honor. Well, if she had no film left, she certainly couldn't very well take more pictures.
Miss Foster, perhaps then you could tell us about a different sort of photo. Photos of the incident that you took with your very own eyes.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're quite the poet. Very well then. Let us get back to the cross-examination. Let us hear your thoughts on the fight that you witnessed. Yes, Mr. Judge. Oh boy, this guy is really a sucker for sweet talk. It looks like the other kitten in the room is the one that's getting all the attention. Yeah, it's sickening. Oh, we're still going! Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, we're still going! Oh, okay, Yeah, sure. We're going to end the episode here. It's already 40 minutes. And, oop, one more there. There we go. Hello? There we go. Oh, and we'll end the episode here because... Sure, why not? I didn't expect us to continue and have updated information. I thought it was going to be new testimony. No, we're still continuing on, but whatever. It's what it is. I'm going to take a drink of water and... recover from seeing Melissa Foster cough. God damn it. I know she's not Melissa Foster, so it's like from now on I'm just gonna be Melissa Foster cough. Oh, what happened in this trial though that she did not get convicted? I know I just said convicted. And I guess it's because of my preconceptions of how she is from our first run-in with her. But I get the feeling that she did this murder. I have a feeling she murdered Valerie Hawthorne. I could be wrong. Maybe she's an accomplice, and, you know, she didn't. But she doesn't strike me as the accomplice woman. She really doesn't. But that's neither here nor there. I'm 100% sure she did something to Valerie Hawthorne. I'm certain of it. Unfortunately, we can't use... In Mia's point of view, we can't use future knowledge to our advantage because for Mia, that knowledge doesn't exist yet. Good luck to us, right? Later.